Hey guys. Hey, it is Susan Ellingson. I am a director with Paparazzi Accessories, and I just wanted to take a minute to share a great budgeting idea. When I was first introduced to this, I learned so many things about my budgeting, my spending habits, and realizing I spent way too much on certain things. So you may have heard of it before, but it is called the envelope method, I guess. So you can get envelopes. So here, some of the supplies that you'll need. Envelope. So this one I got off of Amazon, and it is a pack of 100 different colors of envelopes, and they have something cute on the front and the back of it, which I will explain how to use that. But you can use just regular old envelopes too. I'm just more of a visual person, and these have different colors, so that kind of worked for me. But the way that it works is, think about, so you might need to get a piece of paper and a pen. So you might pause this, or maybe you'll watch the replay. But you get a piece of paper and a pen, and you think about the top things that you can't negotiate whatsoever. And that might be your mortgage payment or your rent payment, and maybe a car payment. So those you can't fluctuate. You can't sometimes pay this much and sometimes pay that much. Those are fixed expenses. So we're going to set those aside. Everything else is kind of a flexible. So like gas, maybe you spend more in gas 1 month, maybe you spend a little less in gas. Food, same thing, it fluctuates. How many times you go get coffee, those kind of things kind of fluctuate. So think about all of those things that you spend. So I have some examples here. So let's say, and we're just going to be going like, let's say you get paid every 2 weeks, okay? So you've paid your rent or your mortgage, you've paid your car payment, and let's say you have 150, 200, 230, 235. So let's say you have 240. So we have $240, and you have all of this to spend on food and coffee and clothes and makeup, jewelry, all these things. So what you do is you write down how much you think you might spend on each thing. So I know that I usually spend, during the 2 weeks, I usually spend $50 in gas. So this one I'm going to write gas on. I'm going to put $50 in there. And then the next one, let's say $100 for food for 2 weeks. I think we spend way more than that. But just for this example, we'll say $100, 2 weeks food. So that is groceries that you buy, that you bring home. Then the rest of this money, let's say, I forgot to get a different color. You don't have to get different colors, but for me and this purpose, it will kind of help. So here's the groceries, goes in the pink one. Then let's say I want coffee drinks. Go stop at Starbucks, get some coffee. Here we have $20 for that. Then let's say every once in a while, I'm going to stop by the store and get a snack, or maybe I see dogs are barking. Hopefully those don't distract you. But let's just say some miscellaneous things that you want to buy. Let's say we say $20 for that, just miscellaneous. Okay, and then what do we do with the rest of it? So do we have anything else? Well, I usually like to buy some jewelry, so I'm going to say $40 for the week for that. Let's get the other one for that. Okay, so, and then we have a few extra dollars for extra things. So I am going to do $25, and that's going to be my going out to eat budget, like going out to a restaurant. And then I have a few dollars left over. I think I'm going to leave this into my miscellaneous budget. Okay, so we've got everything in there. So the way that the budget works is you would just put the name on here for what it is. So for the next 2 weeks, you can only spend what is in here, right? So this one that has gas, I had my gas in that one. When the money's gone, the money's gone. You cannot borrow from another envelope. So make sure you have enough in there. So I usually put more in for gas because that's something you can't really run out of, right? But the other stuff can be a little bit more flexible. Well, as I have done this for a few months, I am finding that my going out to eat is a lot. The other thing that I didn't realize was a lot was my coffees. Holy cow, I kept running out. So what I want to do is two things. One, not drink out so much for the coffee, and two, I can put some more in there and budget. But when that is gone, it's gone. But it is the best way to budget. This way, you know where your money's going. You know how much you have spent on each thing, and it is so insightful. I did not realize that I spent so much money on going out to eat and so much money on coffee. Now I kind of rebudget things, and so now I have it in a good place where I know either I cut back a little bit on the Starbucks or I put a little bit more money into that envelope. But I know that when that envelope is gone, it's gone. Now around the holidays or somebody's birthday, I grab another envelope and I know, let's say I want to spend $50 on them. I put it in here and then it takes away from some of these other ones. But then I know that this $50, I will have enough to spend on them. But that means you take it away from one of these things. This is the best way to budget. I don't know if you have heard Dave Ramsey before, but he is a phenomenal money management guru. He has all kinds of insightful ideas, and this was one of his ideas to get back on track and to see how much maybe you're spending in an area that you didn't realize. Like, I should not be spending $30 on coffee at the coffee barista every week. That's too much. Maybe that's what I've done, but that's too much. I don't want to do that anymore. So what I do is I put only $15 in there, and then I'm very selective on the days that I go because I know I only have $15 in there for the week. So that is my little tip trick for the week. I just wanted to share with you. It's called the envelope budgeting process. You can look it up online. Look at Dave Ramsey or other financial gurus. And I will tell you, it will be very insightful for you and help you save money. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.